YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. And I also talk about topics and subjects that I find very interesting. And today, one of the topics that I want to discuss is black people being on the front lines in the war against discrimination. And black people, we be on the front lines of every single fight against discrimination, whether it's ours or someone else. Recently, the Asian community has been getting discriminated against. And some of our biggest entertainers and stars are, talking about it, retweeting it, posting it on their platforms, and, really trying to bring an awareness to the injustice that's happening. And that's cool because that's just who we are as black people. We don't want anyone to be discriminated against. It's not right to discriminate against any group, whether you black with the LGBTQ, KRS one. No, I'm just playing. I'll just mess with y'all, but Latino, you come from a different country. Nobody deserves to be discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? Whether you short, tall, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, we are always on black people. We're always on the front lines of the war against discrimination. And I get it. I get it because, we had the hardest fight and we continue to have the hardest fight. And, that's one of the things I want to talk about is because, we're speaking up for the Asian community. We speak up for the LGBT. We speak up for, any community that's going through any type of discrimination. But, I don't remember these same groups, sticking up for us. I don't remember the Asian community really bringing awareness to police brutality against black people. I don't remember, matter of fact, when this whole Corona thing went down, the black people in Asia was being discriminated against in Asia, and some of the countries in Asia, in China, they were, if they were a tenant in their buildings, they would, force the black people to leave their homes. They wouldn't serve them at restaurants. They wouldn't allow them to rent hotels, all because they said, a lot of black people are asymptomatic to, what's going on out here. Y'all already know what's going on, but they say we're asymptomatic to that virus or whatever. So we might not show symptoms, but we're carrying it, right? So that's what they say. That's the official word from the CDC. The CDC that's in Georgia, and Georgia is one of the most, infected states in America. So what does that tell you about the CDC? Another thing about the CDC, if y'all don't know anything about the Tuskegee projects where they injected, black people with syphilis, to see how it would affect their nervous system and their brain over a long period of time. Y'all need to go research that. The CDC came from that, that whole little program that they was running, and now that's the CDC. So, y'all believe in the words of the CDC and the World Health Organization and all this and all of that, but that's a story, that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother topic for a different day. Today we're gonna focus on how black people are always on the front lines. Now we're on the front lines of the Asian community or whatever. But at the same time, soon as this whole pandemic broke out, they were treating black people and Africans that's in China, bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go research that. Not only that, China is in Africa right now buying up land, buying up materials, buying up resources in Africa right now. So, black people, I understand that, we always want to fight discrimination because in any type of form because of the things that happen to us, but at the same time, we got to get that same reciprocation from those other groups. You know, anytime somebody says something about Jewish people or Jews or something like that, it's a whole big ass uproar. You get what I'm saying? Whole big ass uproar just because you say their name. It's a big ass uproar if you just say their name. You know what I'm saying? And they done did that to some of the biggest stars that we have. You know, and but black people, we didn't get paid. We didn't get paid. We didn't get no reparations. You know, the Asian community, the Spanish community, the you know, different Caucasian communities, the Italian community. You know what I'm saying? All of those communities are benefiting off of what our ancestors did, off of what our ancestors built in America. If it wasn't for our ancestors, none of this would be possible. But still to this day, we didn't receive no reparations. We didn't receive no type of aid. Every time we try to get aid, they lump another group into what we got going on. You know, and that's by design. So they will never have to repay us. You know, that White House that's the highest office in the land. It's called the White House. So you already know what this country is, the type of what it's built off of. They say, you know, America is for the land of the free and for all creed and color, but obviously it's not if the highest office in America is called the White House. Like, think about that for a second. But anyway, you know, we are always on the front line for all these different groups, you know, but when it comes to us being shot down, when it comes to us, when our black women go and give birth and they have the highest rate of death given, I mean, when they give childbirth than any other race, you know, what's up with that? You know, when it comes to mass incarceration of our black men, you know, I don't, you know, when it comes to them just shooting, you know, black men, when it comes to them poisoning the water in Flint, Michigan, like, I don't really see these other Chinese groups really on the front line, or these Asian, you know, the Asian community and the Spanish community and all these other communities. Well, I ain't gonna say the Spanish community, but you know, the Italian community, the whatever other community. They're not really on the front line like we're we on the front line for them. So why should we got to reserve our energy for our fight until we get what's owed to us, until we get our money? Because you got to understand, them Asians that we're cheering for, when they go apply for a business loan and a home loan, and you go apply for a business loan and a home loan, guess who they're going to give it to first? They're going to give it to them. And they're going to give it to them at a cheaper interest rate. But your ancestors don't want to even have everything even possible. Every bank, every major institution, every major corporation was built off slave money. It's nothing that they can say about it. It's nothing that they can deny about it. They already know it's true. Everything they know is nothing. They can't hide it. They can't hide it. So they owe us. But we'll never get what we're owed if we're picking up the fight for everyone else. Yes, discrimination is bad. Discrimination is terrible. Nobody deserves to be discriminated against. But at the same time, we're still being discriminated against at a larger scale than any of these other communities. So we have to focus on us, people. We have to reserve that energy for our fight. I still need my check. I still need my money. I still need my money. I don't want to hear all of this chitter chat and this $1.9 trillion bailout for, you know, this whatever they got going on that they finessing y'all with. Now they done gave these people 1.9 trillion more dollars so you can be a slave and your children can be a slave and your children's children can be a slave. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand the game that they playing with y'all. You know, but anyway, you know, we taking up everybody else's fight, and nobody's helping us though. You know, we gotta literally get it out the mud, and when we go against the law, we get penalized the hardest. You know, all of these people come over here, start their little business, don't pay no taxes in a country that we built from ground zero. So, and we don't get to take none of the advantage of the promise. Nah. We first of all, we need a check. We need a check. We don't need to pay no taxes. Everybody tuition should be paid off. They owe us over 14. I don't even. You can't even count. They can't. They don't even have enough money. How much money they owe us, and we still just acting retarded. Like, excuse my French, but you know, we still acting crazy. Like, we don't know what's going on. Like, we don't know we still getting played. Like, we don't know we still ain't got a piece of the pie. You know, a lot of y'all moved up to an east side apartment. I mean, a high-rise apartment on the east side. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit before my time. But still, you still ain't got what you really deserve, though. You busted your ass to get that apartment and that high-rise. You busted your ass. But then, you know, somebody, a foreigner, can come over here and work half as much as you and be over here way, you know, you've been here your whole life. They come over here in a year or two and get a business loan, get a home loan. While you been, they throwing red tape at you. Oh yeah, get your credit score up like 2 more points. Yeah, 2 more points. Get another credit card. Yeah. Get another credit card. Get your credit score up two more points. And yes, I see you paid off that account, but can you reopen it, because we don't need you to pay it off. We need you to make payments. What the yo? If you don't get, you gonna give me the money or not? Got me running around trying to, you know what I'm saying? So we still got a long way to go before we can just keep focusing on everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I said it. I don't care. Now, it would be different if they fought for us, but they don't, because they don't care. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm keeping it 5,000. I'm keeping it 5,000. You feel me? But anyway, if you watch this episode, oh yeah, y'all already see what it is. Y'all see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo Ball, he out there doing this. Not Lonzo. Dang, what's brother name? I said Lonzo. LaMelo Ball out there doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm repping. You feel me? But anyway, man, it's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Thank you for watching another episode of Narrowminded. I'm out.